action. Daniels. Taking off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He's got his tight end. That's Simmons. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gain there of 21. Good for a Commander's first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Ready? 60 Vikings.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Right side. Catch made by McCormick. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels on the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
A run out of the gun. Krosky Merritt. He'll record a short gain to the 25. Vicky Manwari is there to make the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Right back to Krosky Merritt. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
After putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense. Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
Tag! County Lions!
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, sometimes Sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do. I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Ready.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain and missed.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. On play action, Yurrr. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up third down.
Cut my team. Cut my. Here we go. Strike. Cut the 6. 79 Bronco. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Yurrr. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Seattle.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big play for Seattle. 38 yards. Here's Walker. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. First down, Washington.
Commanders, first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Throwing is Daniels. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Get up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10
Come on,
at
come
the
on,
20-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Karski Merritt. And he will score! Game on! Corey Karski Merritt, touchdown Washington. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Shot 60, shot 60. Here we go.
Now Milrow on first down. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Ready, ready.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He's got his big tight end, A.J. Carter. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Commanders 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey. Liking 18. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards.
Ready. Crackle.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down. I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And he nearly got free, but as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Cougar 19!
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Do it. Turn his TV off. And with my type activities, don't you get involved. Hey, I know the shit I seen them all. Take a risk, take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hawk 70! Hawk, ready to go! Start it! Ready!
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding.
Let's go!
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. Oh, a loose football. The Seahawks scoop it up.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out. I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
70, Hawk 70, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. That's deep for the back of the end zone. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and
Let's go
10
now.
at the 33-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut, hut.
Run over center, that's Krosky Merritt, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
60,
43-yard
Here
line.
we go. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Merritt. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at
Got
the
it. Ready?
48
48-yard
from the
line.
48-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Back. Let go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll be hit at as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third and a yard, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
Panthers, let's go. Go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it. Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Ready? Buffalo 18. 7. Ready.
Throwing again. Daniels. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Ready? 77.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Second down, 8 yards to go. Once again, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
60 Maverick, 60
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They go play action now with Milroe. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. Inside the 20. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go, shot. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. With McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball. Now, obviously, the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They bounced back from the loss last week. They would put in a determined effort, come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.